Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 23. How am I starting my day? By swatching. This is totally normal, right? Yep, this is what look at these colors. This is what I'm doing. It's 7 a.m. and I'm swatching, like gorgeous. So a few weeks ago, I got a package from Michelle and it was a stocking, and she said I didn't have to open it on camera and that if I just open it when I felt like it. And this morning I felt like I needed a little something something. The 4 in the line are all Essence colors, and then the one up by my thumb is a buxom one, and you can kind of see that there's a gloss. A beautiful pen and a foot mask, which I've never done before. So I'm gonna try that. Socks that I'm already wearing. Can you see? Can you see? Look, how cute. I'm like, mascara. I wish I'd opened this before I just bought mascara, but it's another Essence one. This beautiful pen. Like, y'all know I love me some stationery. And then a book on Huggy. Hug. Oh shoot, I've definitely looked up the pronunciation before. H-Y-G-G-E. The Little Book of Huggy. Hug. The Danish Way to Live Well. And it's like all about living a cozy, comfy life. And you know that that's like me in a nutshell. Denmark is often said to be the happiest country in the world, and that's down to one thing. Huggy, hoog. Let me ask Siri. Oh, there is no right way to hooga. This is what this website says. Hooga. Anyway, it's all about being cozy and comfy, and this is me. This book is written by the CEO of the Happiness Research Institute in Copenhagen. How did you get that job? That sounds fantastic. So I'm really excited. This was such a thoughtful gift and stocking. Like, the gifts that I've been given so far from Mareathoners, like everything is so me. Like, you just get me. It's amazing. I think I'm definitely gonna have to wear one of these colors today. And I like that she got this for me because like these are definitely, I never would buy matte. I don't think, like it's kind of out of my comfort zone, so we're wearing a red matte lip today. It's gonna happen. I'm drinking out of my Santa mug this morning. I was up really early. It was definitely before 4. And just up. Not even Thomas. And then he was up, I think, at around 4:30, but I got him back to sleep. He's currently sleeping, and it's 5 after 7. And we have nowhere to be today. Well, not until lunchtime. So it's amazing. I've so been looking forward to just relaxing and like being present and being, not rushing off to do anything. Like last night, Thomas chilled out and watched Elmo, and I looked through a cookbook for like a half hour. It was amazing. Okay, speaking of Elmo, the most exciting thing happened this morning. It was like 5 a.m. and it dawned on me, I don't even know why I thought of this, but I was like, I wonder if there's an amusement park based on Sesame Street. Turns out there is. Turns out it's in Philadelphia. Turns out we're gonna go there next summer. Thomas's little mind is gonna be blown. I was looking up, it's called Sesame Place. I'm gonna get him to meet Elmo. It's gonna happen. Can't wait. I'm like, I kinda wanna meet Big Bird. Oh yeah. So that was my excitement this morning. I was like, who can I tell? Text my brother because they're 3 hours ahead. I was like, how far away from your house is this? It's 10:30 and I am getting our cold weather, warm gear out because it's -10 and we are heading to meet my friend Michelle for lunch today. But need a scarf and a toque, etc. This is one of those lippies I was just telling you about. So it's the Essence Matte 06. I like it. I like it. And I'm wearing my Babe Supporting Babe sweatshirt. Thomas is wearing a festive sweatshirt. I have 4 pairs of socks. We're each gonna wear 2 pairs of socks. Thought it was really interesting in a recent video where I showed that it had snowed, how many of you said that you've never seen snow or you've never touched snow. That was fascinating to me. It's so cool how like diverse and far-reaching the Mareathoner group is. And I also wanted to mention something else. Thought I would tell you what my favorite podcasts have been this year, because I was just downloading an episode for the drive. That'll be about a 45-minute drive or so. So I thought I would tell you about that today. Not when I'm putting on my boots, when I can concentrate on you, but I thought that'd be interesting. So I think in the next few videos I'm gonna share like favorite podcasts, favorite YouTubers, just 2017 favorites in general. I've been starting to compile a list. When I'm ready to, I'll reflect a bit on this year. I mean, that might be a bit redundant since I daily vlog, but I have some thoughts. If you've been a marathoner for a while, you know I like to take time to reflect at the end of the year. Look back and look ahead. So right now, I'm gonna go into the -10 and warm the car up. Hi, Thomas. Look at those gloves. So we have a hot second because it's -9 and I have to let my car warm up. So I thought I would tell you about my favorite podcasts because this is often where I listen to them. I listen to them in the shower while I'm doing and then while I'm doing my makeup. Like I find it gets a really nice way to start my day to listen to an inspirational podcast, or I listen to them in the car. So there's 3 that have been my favorite this year. One is my top favorite, Style Your Mind with Cara Alwill-Leyba. I'll link these 3 below for sure, but she is the mastermind behind the Champagne Diet. She wrote the book Girl Code. If you're not already, definitely follow her on Instagram and keep up with her podcast. She's especially great if you are an entrepreneur, but if not, she's just like all about women power and women empowerment. She's my absolute favorite, so it's called Style Your Mind. And then, oh, I thought he'd taken his gum out in his mitts. And then my second favorite has been 10% Happier with Dan Harris. That one is all about meditation, but he interviews all kinds of celebrities and leaders in their field, and they talk about how meditating helps them. So he's interviewed like all kinds of people. It's really interesting. And then my third favorite, which is a new one, is called Super Soul Conversations with Oprah. Whew, so good, especially the 2 with Brene Brown and the 1 with Sheryl Sandberg. I'm about to listen to the one with Shonda Rhimes right now. So good. So it's interviews from her Super Soul Sunday show, but then in podcast format. I need to meet Brene Brown. Well, and Oprah too, I wouldn't say no. So those are my top 3 podcasts. Those are all like empowerment, better your life ones, which Thomas approves. A couple of fun favorites of mine are Don't Blame Me by Megan Ranks and Not Too Deep from Grace Helbig. They're 2 of my favorite YouTubers, and those ones are just fun. Don't Blame Me is like an advice podcast. It's really interesting, I find. And then Not Too Deep with Grace is just like funny and chill. So those are my top ones. I'd love to know what your favorite podcasts are. Excuse me, it's way too cold to take our toque off and our mitts. Help! What do you need help with? What? What? You trying to say hi? Poking yourself? Okay, well now I have to go put his mitts and toque back on. So those are my favorite podcasts. Like, tell me below what yours are. I'd be really interested to know. I know if this is gonna show up on camera, but there's steam coming out of my mug. This is Contigo, again, like legit. This has been sitting in the car now for 2 hours in -10, and it's still steaming. Just saying. Thanks, Natalie. I love it. My friend Bree just stopped by. You will never believe the bottle of wine that she got me. Are you ready for this? No one's showed me this. No one's tweeted me a picture of this. I've never seen this before. Look at this wine. What? Excuse me. It's Church and State wines. This has white wine. You do. What? Amazing. So thanks, I will put this in the fridge and enjoy it. Thanks, Brie. Was gonna tell you, I finished my Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara from Essence, and I really liked it. It's waterproof, so if you've liked my lashes for the last like 3 months, thanks Angela, this was a great one. And I just popped a new soap. This is from Bath & Body Works, but I've never tried this line before. It's their Purely Clean line. No sulfates, parabens, phthalates, petroleum, phosphates, dyes. It's vegan, has blue eucalyptus, geranium leaf, and wild spearmint. Should I wash my hands? Oh. Yep. Let's try it. Feels like my hands are getting clean. Ooh, it smells so good. Look at that. Clean vegan hands, everybody. I've just been tidying, had my phone in my pocket, and I was listening to another episode of the Super Soul Conversations podcast. So on the way to lunch, I listened to an interview with Shonda Rhimes, and on the way home from lunch, I listened to an interview with Cheryl Strayed. Both fantastic. And then while I was tidying, I just listened to one with Ariana Huffington, which was really good. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. I'm gonna keep tidying, and I have some friends coming over in about 15 minutes for a visit, so looking forward to that. It's a couple, well, a friend of mine, her sister, they're both marathoners, and their mom, who's a marathoner, they're coming to visit, and her sister in the summer came and like smudged my house and like cleansed my aura, and we talked about a lot of stuff, so we're gonna do that again, so I'm really looking forward to it. We got a cheeky little sushi and little red wine. Don't mind if I do.
It's therapy wine.
Therapy.
I like to point that out.
Yeah,
therapy.
perfect. Freud's ego. Thank you. I just need a little therapy tonight. This is not all the sushi we got. This is just what's left so far. I want to say thank you to Erin. She's a marathoner, and dinner was on her tonight. So thanks, Erin.